Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Swaran Kapoor. Until a few years ago, I was an executive sub-editor with the Business Times. Today, I have the pleasure of being your MC. The president of the SCS Cloud Computing chapter will formally welcome you now. I have the pleasure of presenting to you Dr. Anton Ravindran.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Guest of honor, Dr. Jakob, SCS President Sam, fellow EXCO members of Cloud Chapter, council members of SCS, speakers, panelists, and our virtual audience who have joined us online. It's my great pleasure on behalf of the Cloud Chapter to welcome you all to the annual Cloud Computing Conference. Firstly, let me thank Dr. Jakob for taking time to be with us today. Thank you, Dr. Jakob. Also, thanks to Sam, President-elect of SCS, just a week ago. Congratulations. Much appreciate your support. Also, thanks to the Cloud Chapter Exco and Camilla for their efforts in organizing this conference, which would not have been possible if not for them. Last but not least, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. This annual conference provides an excellent opportunity for us to share the latest developments in the area of cloud computing and other advances in technologies in the cloud. We have heard this before. The rate of technological change is accelerating and is unprecedented. But just look around you, and you would agree that the pace of change has just gained additional momentum with the arrival of tools such as ChatGPT. February 2023 marked the dawn of conversational AI. This is fast becoming the new internet, where generative AI and the pursuit of human-level AI are leading to new experiences, such as using ChatGPT at home, at school, and at work. We are at the cusp of a new internet, and we are already living in the era of AI. Combining human intelligence and machine intelligence will advance economies and society more than ever before, even in the midst of the ongoing financial market calamities and banking troubles. The digital divide is no longer linear, but accelerating exponentially. Let me share some statistics. Pew Research Center reported in their findings that 72% of Americans believe that AI will make society worse in the future by widening economic inequality and destroying jobs. During the last 2 decades, Google search became the everything, everywhere, all at once of how the internet functions. But today, we are starting to see how mobile devices and search beginning to make way for a more diversified human interface with AI. That is already beginning to replace the old way of working and living. While chatbots are not a new idea, we have had chatbots for more than a decade now, but the level of performance in GPT-4 is astounding. ChatGPT is the largest and most powerful large language model, or LLM, ever created, with 175 billion parameters and the ability to process billions of words in split seconds. ChatGPT, as we all know, surpassed 1 million users within 1 week of its launch, unprecedented in human history. Hence, it is becoming more evident that new approaches, business models, skills, and job redesign will be required as AI technology in the cloud advances and changes the industry working models. The McKinsey Global Institute estimates that between 400 million and 800 million workers will be displaced by AI by 2030. Correspondingly, according to a report by the World Economic Forum, the demand for AI professionals is expected to see a significant rise in the coming years, with job growth expected to increase by 20% annually. Great news for all of us who are gathered here today. Closer to home, another report by LinkedIn Singapore says over 10,000 AI professionals are currently working in Singapore. The demand for AI skills in Singapore is expected to continue to grow, with a recent study by Microsoft indicating that 85% of businesses in Singapore plan to increase their investments in AI technology over the next 3 years. Clearly, there is strong, growing, and unmet demand for AI skills in the cloud. The World Economic Forum predicts that 75 million jobs will be displaced by AI and other technological advancements, including cloud, by 2025. That is just 2 years away. But also estimates that 133 million jobs will be created because of AI in the cloud. In addition to technical skills, the future workforce will also need employees to be skilled in areas such as critical thinking, problem solving, and communication, amongst others. We will have to focus more on these skills as the scope of work evolves in the new era of AI and cloud computing. We also need to rethink the future now and plan for it, as all advances in technology comes with both benefits and challenges to the economy and society. The biggest challenge we face with the growing adoption of AI is the looming threat of cybercrime, as the threat landscape is rapidly growing, becoming more intelligent, becoming more complex, and constantly changing. This has raised the fundamental question about the responsible use of AI. One of the growing concerns of misuse of AI is the AI-generated synthetic media, also colloquially known as deepfake. Ethical and moral concerns are on the rise about deepfake and the growing explosion of misinformation, distortion, breaches of privacy, and even pornography. This will require a new approach of thinking and farsightedness to adapt to rapidly advancing AI in the cloud. From a policy perspective, we need guidelines and regulatory frameworks to safeguard against breaches, ensuring accuracy and fairness. I think I have raised enough questions to be addressed by the speakers and panelists, as the theme of our conference today is the future of cloud with AI, blockchain, and digital trust. In conclusion, I'm optimistic about AI's potential in the cloud to unleash new frontiers, just as calculators advanced our mathematical prowess and the telescope opened our eyes to the universe. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again, and I hope you will find the conference interesting and rewarding. Thank you very much.